Greetings, my disciples.
Hello, Internet.
Yes, Angel says hello. We are back once again for more Final Fantasy XVI. The last time we were here, Ultima completely destroyed the capital city, and we have to find a way into the sky.
It literally took us into the void between worlds and showed us all of humanity's so-called sins.
Yes.
As well as his own, which he makes no acknowledgement of.
Yeah. Ultima showed us our supposed sins, which is basically having free will, and ignoring his own sin, which would also be free will.
Yeah. Not only that too, he kind of ignores the fact that we had free will because we were made by them. He's a dumbass.
Yep, he's very narcissistic, doesn't seem to understand that we have free will because he made us, and then left us alone.
And then how dare... Aww. Oh yeah, your wall of memories, look at that.
It's still only like half full though.
Damn.
Is this like something that gets filled out a lot in like the New Game Plus, or?
Well, maybe. Because you've been doing like all of the side quests.
Yeah, I have no current side quests, so... Unless there's like still like another 20 hours of game that we just don't know about.
Well, that'd be fun.
That might not be such a bad idea.
I don't think there are any stars for you to see right now.
This is it, Jill.
I mean, it's daytime, and it's also super cloudy.
What I have to do. What I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
Yep, it's a giant sky crystal in the sky. Don't drop frosting on yourself.
I did not drop frosting on myself, but I did drop cinnamon.
You'll be all right, won't you, Clive?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You always are.
Or I'll die and save the world in the process.
Promise we'd watch the raid together.
I'll be waiting.
Are we getting a meanwhile? Or is it just fading to black and then we're going to be back in the main hull of the ship?
Nope. Fade to black. The moon was nice.
Oh boy, side quests have popped up now. God, there's 4 of them. And 1 here. Don't 2 here.
Yum.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
What was your first clue? I'll be back. I left my phone over there.
Okay.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Excuse you. Of all of the members of your party, both past and present, Torgal is the least demanding of you all.
Oh, there's the main mission.
Because he's a good boy.
And, oh boy, there's like side missions all over the place.
Well, maybe this will fill out your wall of memories now, won't it?
Maybe. So some part of me is wondering, it's like, should I just get on with the main quest? But it's like, meh.
Well. Knowing you,
Nah.
you want to do the side quest.
Yeah. I just might. Is it alright if I do the side quest if you're not around, or?
Yeah, I'm fine with the side quest if I'm not around.
Okay.
I would have done the same for anyone.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me,
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way.
We must move, but where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, the realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah.
Cities have banded together to try and maintain, and yet the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. And as luck would have it, I've already
Of course you have.
and he's agreed to help. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to. You don't mind, do you?
Of course
What
not.
did you do?
I'm making a mess.
As long as chaos reigns,
I
we will
didn't just
never build a better. And if the field marshal wishes to speak
get
with me in
messed.
person,
That's the
Take
spirit.
some of that frosting
I'll
though,
leave
'cause
for
it's good.
Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital.
Excellent.
No, thank you, Clive.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the other quest here and accept them all later. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna do whatever I can for the other quest here. And then go to wherever it is they tell me to go. After I talk to Blackthorn to see if he can help me build something.
Sancfordian, dear. No scratches, all right?
No promises.
Are you not promising to break the thing?
I'm not promising not to break it.
I think at this point, if you broke a forge.
No, a sword.
Oh. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But even still, if at this point you broke a sword, like, if you're going to break a sword, it would have happened already.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. There's like 5 other quests still on this ship that I haven't even started yet.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
Oh.
How long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on it to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
Heartache, like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age.
Yeah.
Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long.
Park.
Let's get that thing off you.
Oh,
Oh, maybe not.
Growly.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Aww.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Bark.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you...
Not nearly as much as you have.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
No, come on, you love this fluff ball. Can you pet him when the cutscene's over?
I don't think you can pet him in the hideout.
You can't. Oh, come on. If there's any place that you can pet the dog, it should be at the hideout, right? It's like the one place where people don't actively try and murder you. Or no. Okay. Okay, well, okay. That was a dumb thing to say. Hi.
Torgal?
It was a dumb thing to say considering that the hideout has been actively stormed before, but still.
Do you have a better hint for me?
You know what I mean.
You've already given me one.
You don't come across any monsters here. There's no Akashic here. It's nice.
I haven't been to the... to Port Isolde then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Yeah, it could be a little awkward if it isn't.
Alright, let's go check out the hunt board as well. Because I do need to hunt creatures to get materials for my better sword.
I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the curse. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks
Ooh.
are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that. Which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test then?
One can never have too many
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present.
I will not prioritize that because I already have 3 quests I prioritize.
Yep.
I have enough quest markers wandering around already.
I suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
I know. That kid's gonna be there in Northreach for like a while. You're gonna be like, well, damn.
I'll be fine.
And I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
That's fair.
Too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details.
If you say so.
Why? Why can't you just tell me?
But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am.
Well, isn't Hippocrates the mind nuts guy?
Yes, but still.
Maybe he has a very particular way of saying it that you just can't replicate. A very enthusiastic nuts. Hey, you know, why not? You just ran into the fence.
Railing, but yes.
You just ran into the railing. And then you're skipping up the stairs. Anybody who's watching you is wondering what on earth you're doing.
He's got a spike in his boot.
They just look at all the people
Clive, my
around
Hippocrates.
around the hideout being like, oh, what the heck is happening here?
From a...
And you seek a rare gem indeed, one whose name I had not thought. You've been talking to Vivian,
Right as always. She didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
and yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has... I fear she asks the impossible.
The executors.
Coveters of secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts, and one such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers,
Okay.
which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known.
So they were suppressing that, of
Yeah.
course.
That's probably why she wants
Actually
it.
read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why? Secrecy is the executor's watchword.
Yeah, it does
Emerging
make
in
sense,
shadows,
doesn't it?
emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people.
And people? It takes people?
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found...
By the hand of the executors.
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a sync. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers.
My hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no.
From
Rumors
Ash?
of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storr, but rather less so across the strait. I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare toad. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell, but though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of
It would make sense, because that was also where they found the completed ruin of Ultima.
If you were,
Yeah.
by some chance, able to save even a single book.
Very well. I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Alright then.
Alright, where are we going first?
Alright.
Doggy!
Doggy, side quest, here we go. Hi.
Why do you have Bandit on foot?
Just a. There's just like a spot I was picking at. It pulled off more skin than I thought. It was like a scab or something. I have a bad habit of doing that.
Bad angel, no big scabs.
And it was
Clive, get on boat.
He was so happy to find the boat. He jumped in midair.
It's still here. After all, it's smaller than I remember.
Well, yeah, you're probably a lot big.
You might have to swim.
Come on, Clive. You're a lot bigger too, you know.
I wasn't being serious.
You're always being serious, sweetheart. It's part of your charm. I think you're literally tagged as being literal-minded, and Sid loved that because it got the best with you a little bit. Remember when you had the whole "my sword is bigger" when destroying the first mother crystal, and Sid's just like, "Thank you."
But that's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. Oh my god.
This place. Changed it all.
Miss.
It's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there. I bet I can still beat you.
Bark.
A treehouse.
Aww.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Toggle?
Aww. Oh my gosh. Of course, they're gonna cover up the part of how the dog got up the ladder. Again.
He probably just jumped up.
True, but I wouldn't put it past him to know how to climb a ladder, and I really, really want to see that. Well, granted, it would probably be really difficult. Oh my gosh! Look at you! Look at them! Oh my god, look how little he is.
Coming here, help me.
Torgal or me?
Mostly Torgal. But Clive is very baby there too.
Son his mother could love.
Aww.
And I'm in any one of those things. Perhaps.
Honey, you were very much someone your mother could love.
She was just.
Your mother was just not a. It's the fact that she didn't love you is on her, not you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a sword.
Ooh, well, would you look at that?
This is all from a castle. Phoenix game.
Why was it here?
Oh, maybe Torgal was gathering it.
Did you bring me here? Hi. Aw. This is. Look at this! He's like, here! See it!
Boring sword.
I have a stabby stick. Oh god.
His
look
old sparring sword.
Look at it. Look at his little face.
Well. You never stopped looking for me. Did you, boy?
Oh, I love this dog. I love this dog so goddamn much. He's such a good boy.
Thank you. Torgal. For never giving up.
Oh, this is precious. Oh my god. Look at his little face. Look at his big boy face.
We are definitely getting something for the wall of memories from this.
Yeah, the sparring sword. Probably the sword.
Let's take this with us, shall we?
Yep, exactly.
So I don't forget either.
That's fair. It probably has to go on your wall though because it looks like if you hit a twig the wrong way, it will snap, and then make the twig die of tetanus. Because there's so much freaking rust on that thing.
Well, it's like 18 years old at this point,
I
so.
know, in a house that was exposed to elements.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
But I would.
Bark.
Okay, can you pet him now? Yes, give him the love. Okay, your one hand didn't really. Your one hand didn't really touch him. He just like patted the air 6 inches above his head. Oh my god.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do. Ooh. Oh, why, hello.
It's just overlooking the Rosaria Castle.
Oh, it's nice. That's a beautiful view. Resolve sigh.
So putting the past behind you. Without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. We certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torvald. Let's go home.
I captured him with resigned sigh. That's so much funnier than bark. Literally just resigned sigh from a dog.
No, I think it was from Clive.
Oh, I don't know, but it hasn't captioned Clive's side. Like, it hasn't done that for Clive though in the past.
Well, it did here, so I'm
No,
pretty sure it wasn't Torgal.
I don't think it was though. It hasn't done that. You would have just heard him say it, or you would have just heard him make the noise. Like it's not like he hasn't had plenty of resolved size in the first place.
Oh, it just automatically adds new quests to the marker if I have them. So in that case, let's actually just go back to the hideaway and then accept all the quests.
Okay. So just yeah, no, I am pretty convinced that's Torgal. I'm gonna have to watch back the video and like 'cause the air conditioning story right now. I want to see if it becomes a little bit more clear as to what is happening. Hi, Joshua.
It's not nothing.
Aww.
I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's his will.
Oh.
How and where? In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained.
Oh.
And in the process of doing so, I'm surprised anything survived down there. Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning.
Well, yeah.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do. Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Oh.
Where there's a will.
Where there's a will. Here we go. Oh my god, a letter from your father. That's gonna be so cool. Derek, I have to admit, I understand Joshua's curiosity and that you're super busy, but if he had gone to go see it without you, I would have been mad on Clive's behalf.
Yeah.
She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems that
How did she come by such?
finding bearers always was her strong point, and it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When Ether started...
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by your...
Sid, I'd like to believe that and while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers, I can't let those bearers die in their cells.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times.
Thank you, Sid. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls. We should head there as quickly as we can.
As do I, Doris.
Alright.
All the quests.
All the quests.
So many quests.
I have to admit though, there is something that's a little bit reassuring about because it means we're not done just yet. Or at the very least, I have to admit, I don't know how much. Just imagine how riled up we will be
Genji gloves.
when it comes time for the final portion, or what we assume to be the final portion. I mean, think about how much we're like, oh snap, when Ultima was hell when he first showed up after he broke the first crystal, we were just like, oh my god. And then literally everything with Ultima has been a moment of holy crap for us.
Yeah.
We have even more of that tonight.
5% damage dealt to enemies or plus 500 health.
I feel like you may enjoy the 5% to enemies more because you have a lot of health and you have moves that help you regain it.
And if I can defeat enemies quicker, they'll have less time to use those one-hit kill moves like that, like that singularity thing.
Oh god, yes.
Okay, what have the kids done this time?
Oh no, did you break something again? Aw. Hi guys.
Sid, you have to help her.
What did you do now?
You didn't take apart another...
No. Well,
It's Miss
Yes.
Miller. She's been acting very strange.
when she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
In the cloud.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind.
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonehenge.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Miller invention. Don't listen to her.
Says the people that pushed all the buttons on the jukebox.
Twice.
Couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mirador back together?
Aww.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that. She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh god, that's adorable. Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon. Like you don't know. Like not everyone else has been calling it the dungeon. My god. Wee.
Hey, Mid, what
Hi,
did you
Mid.
do?
Jesus.
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies?
Oh, she wants to help the Enterprise fly.
What else would I be doing?
Children seem to think you're avoiding them. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
Is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend
Oh
a
my
hand,
god, you're her godfather. Congratulations.
first I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
That's
If it's
fair.
beast bones are after, I'm sure the curse...
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered...
I'll just speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Ordil. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Congratulations, Clem. You are now godfather to a boat.
You are getting so amused by this.
Of course.
It is an honor to finally... My name is Herman.
Hi, Herman.
I've been with the curse. I wish to be deployed to...
No. The land I will not send good men and women to risk. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. I was raised in an orphanage. Adbach Conservatory, or rather, it was not a place of
It was
nurture.
self-captured. Holy crap.
It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons.
Holy crap.
Until we feared no pain. Tormented.
So
till our hearts and few ever survived.
So it's like the...
It's Black Widow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just like the...
He's male Black Widow.
Final Fantasy version of the Red Room. Holy crap.
They cannot. The Institute was run with military precision. Sid.
You were a good friend, but the fact remains that Ash is...
Sid.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Bakum.
You will?
I won't let you risk your...
I don't know.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this wolf.
That's fair.
Hidden in a forest.
All right.
May the mothers.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, let's actually start doing some of these quests that I'm
Litany
working
of
on.
errors. Alright. Where are we going first?
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, well, first there's a big green circle here, so we'll go there first. Cause
Okay. Oh yeah.
that's probably for another quest.
Then maybe for the curse breaker, like, you know, you need to go talk to the curse breakers before to figure out where to get the bone for Miz.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's probably where they are.
All the side quests, so many side quests.
Wee! 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 You're so happy for the side quest, you're skipping down the stairs. Wee! Hello!
Alright, Sid. Come to buy us around.
Only if you earn it. It needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project.
Haha.
You've encountered your share of beasts on your...
Most bones are the same. Whack, if it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve.
I do. Will any old adamant?
Well, with shells, the older the harder.
That's fair.
There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in, but don't expect to make quick work of the bastard.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. Where are we off to next?
Looking for the green diamond that has the numbers next to it.
Wee! No, baby. Is this for the uncle side quest?
I think so.
Wee!
But first I need to walk this way because it doesn't let me summon my chocobo in this.
Walk this
summon.
way. Talk this way. Walk this way.
Sweetie.
Sorry.
I
Well,
love
you
the-
know, you need some music to pass the time as you're walking this way.
Yeah. I wish you could summon the chocobo in like these places where you see other chocobos standing around. I find it especially annoying. It's like, oh yes, this abandoned village here. No, you can't summon your chocobo. In fact, it will make you get off the moment you get in. It's like, why? It's abandoned ruins.
Maybe he doesn't want you to injure your chocobo.
She'll be fine. She survived for like 13 years on her own after escaping.
Oh, Jesus, who's this other person with you? Wait.
After escaping Ifrit destroying everything. And
Is that the uncle? The chocobo decides to go over the rock.
it's Joshua.
Oh, hi Joshua. How's it going, buddy? I thought he wouldn't show up with you until you got to the will.
No, he's the current companion.
Aww.
It's just that I'm going around not doing the main quest.
Wait.
Oh dear, what happened?
Oh no. Is your uncle? Are people getting arrested?
I don't think so.
We need to go post bail.
Coats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Okay, well this escalated quickly.
Allow me.
No.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal.
This won't take long.
What's even the context of this?
Yeah, does he know what he's walking in on? Does he know what's going on? He's just like, here, come here. I'm going to attack, like 6 people here. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna walk up on this bridge and kill these 6 people in front of you. I have no context for what's going on. Enemies.
Look, the slashes are frozen midair, and I didn't even have to do anything, sweetie.
I'm still clapping for you.
I am.
It's gonna stop. It took like 30 seconds. Don't be that impatient, please.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore, but I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am.
That's fair. I
Or
like
the urgency
that.
of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
Life.
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos.
But
I seek a new beginning for all of us.
that's fair.
And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Okay.
Thank you,
good.
Field Marshal.
Thank you.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
Of course not.
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either.
It's like I'm still learning how to people properly. Please send help.
Is a skilled arbitrator.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this.
I shall.
Oh yes, you're good with honeyed words, Clive. Not really.
Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna have to fast travel across.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round.
Alright, you can do it.
My brother to take his medicine.
The joys of Big Brothers.
Quentin, okay. I can barely think my brother who came back from the dead to take his medicine. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Also, I have to admit, the other part that made me laugh was when he said, I can't deny that I may seek to benefit from from more chaos. I'm like, are you sure? Because it seems like every time you try and sow a little bit of chaos, somehow a new disaster suddenly explodes. So stoke a little bit of chaos by destroying a mother crystal. Oops, Ultima accidentally unleashes Ultima across the entire sky. Okay, well, more along the lines of Ultima chose that moment to show up and wreak havoc, but still. The timing was great.
Not here. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Why not?
Maybe she can't climb stairs very well. I don't know. I mean, heck, for the most part, like in Ocarina of Time, you can't take Epona into most of the villages. The only place that you can take, the only like civilized place that you can take her. Okay, well there's 3, but still, you can take her to. Sorry, okay, like undermining my point a little bit, but not by as much as you think.
I know, but that game was like 20 years ago. We should have more. Oh, we're gonna get his help.
Oh hey man. Oh yeah, that's good.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold.
I can see. Well,
propose.
I would say.
Will you marry me?
Okay. But
He said, "Go ahead, propose."
Clive gets down on one knee.
In front of Gav.
In front of Gav almost feels insulted. He's torn between feeling insulted and taking
and do
pictures.
the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I took the people of Lost Wing are my... You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far?
Just a bit of a bigger
I want you to
scale, isn't
speak
it?
for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I meant.
What are you saying?
That is fair.
Only we are worth saving. Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us. We can do it.
He's probably just worried about them all.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, their old village was flooded.
Mm-hmm.
But either.
And then a bunch of them died on his vengeance quest.
Mm-hmm.
I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
Join us.
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently... I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I have fast travel by the means of obelisks. It's fascinating.
Uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
I will say it's possible that since you can't have the bird in like certain places, like with a lot of people, for example, it's probably because like the character model or the mechanics just didn't mesh right with all of the people.
That's fair.
Why that happens with the ancient ruins, I have no idea. But hey, you know.
Yeah, no.
I mean, in that one, for example, you could take the bird into, like, you could not take the bird into the abandoned village area, but you could take her into the place with the people. Although, did you just electrocute the bird?
No, I was just changing to Shiva's dominant before climbing on it.
Okay. I'm sorry. It looks like you just released a cloud of electricity for no solid reason around her. Like, hello, hang on. Don't electrocute your bird. She's
I remember this place. I saw that it was just full of Akashic people, and I didn't see any reason to be here, so I didn't go inside. But
oh, would you? Well.
Oh, now I have a reason.
I have a reason.
Looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
That one.
Okay.
Points to all the houses at once.
Oh my gosh. We should ask Twilight. Twilight Sparkle.
Gotta look for the giant tree.
Twilight Sparkle knows the answer to this question. Hello? Knock knock. Ooh.
This is a more alarming logbook. I'll take this from the local barracks.
Well, that's some interesting reading material.
It's interesting. Only varied.
From a distance. Oh wait, that's it. That's the one you're looking for.
I know. I'm actually reading it just to myself. Granted high office and plentiful reward. Became full-fledged religion, led by the bearers themselves.
Holy crap. A cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. Oh, wow.
Deluge of blood.
Mm-hmm. Left even more of a lasting mark upon the lives of the Velsian people. And they're to sign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery. It's well known that its bearers are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed's only excuse for the Columbinist refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies.
So they were originally given power, given like status and positions because they could use magic and essentially act as living crystals. But when they formed a church to try and make things better for themselves, went to a war, and so they basically just enslaved them at the end of it.
Oh, well, ain't that great? Alright, that's it.
But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
And yet it's also asking me to come back right over here, which means I'm guessing the crazies are about to show up.
Oh, yeah. I was like, it doesn't say, speak to Vivian in the library. It says, just leave the area. Hello.
We've been watching you
Why?
from a distance, so to speak.
Why? Yeah, really.
Who you are. We need not waste time on introduction. Hand me the book. Leave it in
No.
our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Or taken away from yours.
Just walks away.
Well, that's true.
Where did all these guys?
The shadows.
Shall we?
Yes.
Is that guy wearing a blindfold?
I think so. Oh, hey, Joshua. I'm sorry. I just love the fact that Joshua is here. It's just funny because he doesn't have any role in these side quests. Except for, the Will one. But he doesn't have any role in it. He's not saying anything. He's not part of the cutscene. So it's literally just him silently being there. Oh my god. You just imagine the look on his face when, if you heard Clive's muttering to himself, I can barely get my brother to take his medicine. He's probably like, hey, come on now. That's mean. Indignation Joshua. In the background.
Indignant Joshua.
Indignant Joshua quietly grumbles in the background as Clive grumbles to himself. Oh my god. Correct.
Inquisitor. Yeah, because nothing bad ever happens from Inquisitors.
Yeah, really, just ask the Lord Umbridge. She was appointed as the Hogwarts High Inquisitor, and boy did that turn out poorly for her.
Getting killed, or not getting mentally
scarred by centaurs after she barreled two teenagers into the Forbidden Forest. Yes, Hermione led them in a certain direction. But still, she did that because Umbridge was leading them into the forest. And did not even allow them to have their wands in a place where monsters are.
Mm-hmm.
Oy vey. Granted, she does recover enough, but then she goes on to cause even more damage. It's just not that bad. It's just not a good time.
Yeah.
It's not a good time here.
What's up, bro?
Hey.
Impressive.
Thank you.
But we have other means.
Why do you want it so badly?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind.
And shows that it's a bad thing.
History of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
I haven't read it yet.
Don't know. Your sword may be sharp, so let me answer. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation. as to why they came to pass.
So you just want to destroy it and
numbers
hope
and
that
of
the...
belief. If
What?
enough people
Just hope that nothing happens?
believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
Yeah, really.
They're trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain.
That's not how history works.
That's not how everything goes.
No, the world is small until then.
Yeah, that's not how history works. If you're being taught history and the history doesn't make you uncomfortable, you're not learning history.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this back to Vivian.
At the very least, too, it's like oh, it tells the story of the oppression of a gifted few by giftless many. It's like, oh, you mean exactly like what's happening now? How is what's happening now any worse than what was happening then?
You mean?
Or more like, what was any... I said that wrong. How is it that what was happening then is any worse than what's happening now?
Yeah.
I know, yes. It will cause people some pain, but you know what? Then they may actually do something about it.
Yeah.
And history is a numbers game, yeah. So if you keep everything hidden, and you just what? You're just basically gonna let history be murky and black for what reason? Come on, guys.
Poor chocobos.
Yeah. There's no... Yeah, you're trying to control the truth by just making sure that nobody ever learns about it. And that's not going to make the history go away. It's just going to mean we're never going to learn from it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't learn from things that you don't know happened.
Mm-hmm.
Bird.
Straight
Okay, let's get off the bird because the bird is having trouble with the trees.
That's fair. It would be kind of funny to watch her, just clip through the trees like she's the cat bus. Whee!
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
With a little bit of luck, they probably, hello.
Yeah, I'm just looking for where the other quests are.
Mm-hmm. Use key. Oh, well, that's nice.
Should look around some more before I start breaking down doors.
I was just wondering, when did you get a key? And the answer was apparently you didn't, because you tried the door and then jumped in the air and doing a bunny hop, and then it's like, okay, here we go. Now, no, don't start breaking down doors yet. You ran around the building for 20 seconds. Give him a minute. Whee! Hello.
Disposed of.
Uh-oh.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Yeah.
Wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
All the more reason to learn from history, because somebody because maybe things would have been different.
Mm-hmm.
This reads like a suicide note.
Uh-oh.
Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Okay. Oh, hi, Joshua. Hi, Torgal.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
Alright. Hello?
Could he really be buried here?
If so...
Something hidden among the roots. Let's see.
Was he the last one? I mean, he couldn't have been. Someone had to have buried him if that was the case.
I don't know.
Then what happened after that?
This must be the registry.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh my god. Looks like some of it's missing. Or not filled out.
Where is the architect of all this misery?
Threatening growls. Oh! Oh, hey guys!
Found him.
Oh.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Yep.
Nope. We're just going to pause right there because we need to make a new video because PS5 only lets you record for an hour, so we will be right back.
Commercial message!
Sorry for the cliffhanger.